What's going on, everybody? Good morning. Cap Nation Live. Saturday, NFL playoffs, college basketball, NBA. What is going on, everybody? Welcome. Welcome. Saturday, the 16th of January edition. Cappers Nation Live. Proud to be here. Ready to rock and roll this morning. Good morning to everybody. So we have a little crowd brewing this morning. I'm going to take a stab and say that YouTube did not send out notifications this morning. I'm going to assume that Periscope and Twitter did. If anybody got a YouTube notification, please let me know. I'd love to know. I think I screwed up the YouTube notification schedule yesterday with my late filming. Shane, good morning. Danny Lopez, good morning. Check your email, sir. Art, good morning. Mark Colo, good morning. Scott P. in the house, good morning. Mr. Carter, fellow shipmate, good morning. Michael, good morning. Jesse, good morning. Anthony, good morning. Mike Pun 6, good morning. Thomas G. in the house, good morning. Shane, good morning. Mr. Cashington's, good morning. Jalen, good morning. Roderick, good morning. North of the border. Brandon, good morning. Sawyer, good morning. Dustin, what is going on, brother? Good morning. Tim G, good morning. George K, good morning. Stat Guap in the house. Michael, good morning. Joe Free, good morning. Bill McDonald, good morning. Allie's View, good morning. Fast Freddy in the house. No Fast Freddy, there's no college basketball big game promo listed for today. If there's going to be one, it'll be tomorrow. But as of right now, no, there is not one posted today, and there will not be one posted for today. We already got enough big shit rolling today with Guaranteed Saturday, as well as my NFL Game of the Year. Jalen, they did not send one. Brandon, no, I didn't think so. Just the faithful who know how to find us. Shannon, yeah, the birthday dinners went good. We had celebrated 4 birthdays in the family yesterday. Did not celebrate mine. Mine we get to celebrate next week. But yeah, it went good. Dinner was good. Fun was good. Good to be around family. Joe Freese has got one from Twitter. But not YouTube. Yeah, that's it's because I filmed late the other day. You're only allowed 3 in a 24-hour time span. And I went over that yesterday, so we'll get it back on there. Members only live show yesterday, Nevada, the Wolfpack laying the points to an easy winner yesterday for everybody, plus the first half winner -3 if you took it. Hopefully you guys did. It definitely pays to be a YouTube exclusive member. William tuning in via text message. Good morning. Good morning. Ready to rock and roll this morning. My games are out. My personal plays are out, so if you're on them and you did not get them, you need to definitely reach out and let me know. Brent says, Nevada saved my day after some stupid bets. We're glad to hear that it definitely saved your day. That's good. Happy birthday, Shane. Shane says we always know how to find Kyle, right? Some of you guys do. Some be like, hey, you didn't send out a notification like it was me. Right? Like it was me. San Diego let us down yesterday, plus the points. Was a little bit of a gamble on that one. And they definitely let us down. Jerry, good morning. Wade, you must not have actually logged into your account. Because Guaranteed Saturday is already posted. Everybody needs to start logging into their account rather than blowing up my phone at 6 o'clock in the morning asking when UFC or Guaranteed Saturday is going to be posted, because 99.9% of the time it's already posted. And you guys just don't log into your accounts. It's like you guys want me to tell you when to eat or something. You guys got to log into your accounts. It's been posted. Speaking of the UFC is back, baby. UFC is back, and it's early today. UFC is early today, folks. If you missed the UFC, and I think a lot of people are going to snooze on the UFC because they're not going to be paying attention to it. See, Edward, sometimes it pays to fade me. Sometimes it pays to fade me. I'm not always correct. Smart man there, Brandon. Art says snow here in Indy this morning. It's going to be like 80 degrees today. Should I not brag? If we had a pool done, it would probably be a pool day today. If we had a pool done, it would probably be a pool day today. Yes, there's a max fight pick today. That there is. And as William's pointing out, and again, UFC is on ABC today. On ABC, so everybody gets to watch that one. Am I going to break down the Bills game? Yeah, we'll take a look at the Bills game. Yeah, Brandon, the max fight pick is early. UFC starts at noon Eastern time. UFC is at noon Eastern time. Full card's looking real good, too. Actually, literally, that's why I was 5 minutes late. I was betting all his UFC. That way I do not miss it. Starts at noon Eastern time. Shane, yeah, I'll definitely break down both NFL games. I'm not going to give you guys a play on both games, obviously. Obviously, I have my NFL game of the year. But I will give an unbiased breakdown. Hell, I won't even tell you guys which game it's on, the first game or the second game, but they are cutting off signups for the game of the year at 4:30 Eastern time. And same thing with Guaranteed Saturday. Guaranteed Saturday, guys, it's actually on sale. They dropped it to $50 to match up with my game of the year. So that's pretty cool. Definitely going to make for a good game today. A good day today. And you have until 4:30 Eastern time to get on both. Guaranteed Saturday or my game of the year. I know a lot of you guys are already on the Saturday play from last week. But if you're not, there you go. There you go. There will be a members only live, or not live, but members only video today for Cap Nation family members and higher. There will be a members only video a little bit later today for Cap Nation family members and higher here on YouTube. So if your name's not in green, then you're going to be missing out. Just like the live show yesterday, Nevada laying the 6 as well as 3 in the first half. Easy winners. All you got to do is click that join button or that $sign down below. Then click join the memberships. $9.99 a month to $14.99. You come over to the green side. Hell, if I seen a bunch of new members, I might even do an extra live show. George, we'll take a look at that. Anytime you get a half a point during a first quarter over for an individual team, I definitely is attractive. Gennaro, sorry to hear that, brother. My condolences to you and your family. My condolences. Horrible, man. I don't even know what to say. That's horrible. But my thoughts and prayers with you and your family there, brother. Joe Free says, hey, I'm not complaining about getting to watch the UFC, but does anybody know why? Does anybody know why what? That it's on ABC? ESPN is owned by Disney. Disney owns ABC. So they put it on their biggest platform. Greg Engel says, I just made a deposit by Bitcoin into Bet Online. How long does it take? Depending on Bitcoin, long as you click that little button on the screen showing that you complete your transaction, is it showing the little flashing window showing you that it's pending? If it's showing you that it's pending, it can take anywhere from 3 minutes to a half hour usually. BetOnline's pretty quick. They have to wait for Bitcoin confirmations to go through till it hits the blockchain. 5 dimes used to take like 2 hours. BetOnline's really quick compared, but the more people that are buying and selling, which is lately it has been, the slower it is, but not by much. So probably not too bad. Oh, Wade, if you're still watching, man, I just seen your email. Guaranteed Saturday and the premium plays are always on different pages. Same thing with the UFC. You need to turn your phone sideways. Turn your phone sideways, scroll down. Click the small little box that has 4 windows in it located right next to your username. And then scroll down and that'll show you can go back and forth from package to package. Give me 1 second, folks. Give me 1 quick second. Get ready to rock and roll here. We're going to jump right into the breakdowns. Because we have a very busy day today. What am I missing in the chat? LT, what's going on? Good morning. Rich, good morning. Abraham, good morning. I don't know about you guys, but I'm ready for a rock and roll day. Premium plays yesterday. Premium plays yesterday, 3-0. Not too shabby if you ask me. Thanks, Stack Wop. Glad to have you on board. Do I see you? I see your order, yes. I see you jumped on board the Guaranteed Saturday. Thank you. Should be a good one. Yeah, LT, you guys got a big game tomorrow. I wish you guys luck. Jalen says, I wonder how LT from Seattle is doing. I think we seen him a week ago in the live show. We seen him just a week ago. I know he's on board, or he was on board. Joseph Browning, happy birthday. Happy birthday. Maxine 8 says, is Illinois that much better than Ohio State laying the points against Ohio State? You know, I looked hard and long at that one. We're going to break down that game as well. We'll break down that game. It'll be probably the first college basketball game that we break down. I think it'll be a good game. I really do. I think that one will be have the making for a good game. I don't know about you guys, but I'm ready to rock and roll today. Bets are locked in, loaded, ready to roll. Just so everybody knows, if you're thinking about getting on my personal plays, here's how the schedule works. For today, premium plays, the earliest premium play is 2 p.m. Eastern time. That's the earliest premium play. My earliest personal play is late, not until 4 p.m. Eastern time. You have until 4:30 Eastern time to get on board. My NFL game of the year or Guaranteed Saturday as well. There's 2 different ones. 2 different big games rolling today, plus the UFC Max Fight Pick. All I've got early is the UFC, baby. UFC and 1 soccer. Other than that, everything for us is later today. We're going to be making our money late in the day today. Fast Freddy, if you're asking me if the yellow perch were biting, I didn't fish for perch. Hustle Wilson in the house. Good morning, sir. Good morning, sir. Nathan wants nothing but winners. We're delivering nothing but winners. They may be later in the day, sir, but they're going to be nothing but winners today for you, brother. Right, Rich? XRP down to 29 cents. Bitcoin creeping back up to 37,189. Your crypto morning report. XLM up to 30. Ethereum 1238.01. Can I just throw out the North Carolina rebounding stats? Sure. Duke says Bryant hit me with the get back. They sure did, didn't they? Greg, I don't know if you do or not, but I could check. Alrighty. Greg, sir, you're good to go. You're good to go. Shane, XLM was one of the ones we were talking about. Lars, good morning. Thank you. I appreciate that. Nathan, you're putting a nickel on all your bets today. I like it. I like it, brother. Definitely like it. Ready to rock and roll this morning. All right, so what we're going to do, I'm ready to have a good day today. I don't know about you guys, but I am ready. Well, I'm ready, but I'm not ready because I don't have anything open on my screen yet. So logging into my stuff, that way we can get everything ready to rock and roll for you guys today. Get these breakdowns rolling. Shane, yeah, I have XML. Or XLM, excuse me. I actually bought it on the live show not too long ago. Well, I've had it. I bought more of it on the live show. Got about 6K worth. Jay Shep, what do I think about parlaying the two together? I like that, but I'll never make it a main bet. I'll never make it a main bet. God forbid they went 1-1. I'd rather go 1-1 and not lose my ass than lose an entire bet. That's just me personally. That's just, you know, I'm not a big parlay guy. Parlays are a very small percentage of what I do. Very small percentage. Shane, what's a good price to buy at? Anywhere that's, you know, low. I've got it in at, I've got some from a long time ago at 12 cents, which is up a lot. And then I've got some at 24. And then I just bought, I think I can look, I think it was 29. No, at 30. At 30.29 cents per XLM was the last purchase that I made. And I did that on the 8th of January during the live show. I bought like $6,000 worth of different cryptos while we were live that day. Should have bought more when it dropped to 24 earlier in the week, but right in that crypto wave. Should have bought some more Bitcoin too when it dropped. And again, for everybody that doesn't know, UFC is televised on ABC today. ESPN is owned by Disney. Disney owns ABC. Steve, glad to have you on board for the Game of the Year and the Super Bowl package. Fast Freddy, which game am I going to break down? I always start in order that they go. So it'll be the first game that we do. Oh yeah, Nathan, absolutely. Buy on the dips, right? Yeah, that the Game of the Year combo package is actually pretty cool. It's actually pretty cool. You get to choose either premium plays or my personal plays between now and the end of the Super Bowl, which obviously the Super Bowl is scheduled for February 7th. So you get all of the plays, either premium or personal, you select between now and February 7th, which is what, 23 days, I think, away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 23 days. So you get 23 days. The longer you wait to purchase it, obviously, the less that you get. The people that purchase it on Monday get almost a full week more. But if you were to purchase it today, you get 23 days of premium plays or 23 days of my personal plays. You get the Game of the Year today. You also get the Super Bowl package, including the prop package, which is $119 just for the Super Bowl package. And then you get the 3 days of soccer. Smoking deal for $4.99 if you ask me. You can't even buy 23 days of premium plays for $4.99. Jesus says, guaranteed Saturday UFC NFL Game of the Year. What a Saturday. I mean, it's an amazing Saturday. It's an amazing Saturday. Oh, yeah, Blazetown's prelims in 2 hours. Prelims in 2 hours on ESPN Plus, I believe. Then the main card will be on ABC. I don't know why they just don't put the whole thing on ABC. They're training people to go use ESPN Plus, which in my opinion sucks. Alrighty. We're going to jump right into the breakdowns. We're going to start with the first one. Keep in mind, we might have premium plays. I might have a personal play out on it. You may or may not get a lean from me or play on something. If I don't give you one, don't take it personally. But I do have my NFL Game of the Year, which you guys are all more than welcome to get on if you so see fit. I'd love to have each and every single one of you. Special one-off game. Special one-off game, $50. But that NFL Game of the Year combo package is legit. It's like the combo package on steroids. Just think, that last combo package was $300. You got a week of premiums and a week of my personal plays, which was worth it. It was a great deal. Guaranteed Saturday, the Sunday NFL play, and a max fight pick. And for $300, but for $4.99, you get 23 days, as of today, 23 days of premium plays or my personal plays, the Super Bowl package, the prop package, the Game of the Year, as well as 3 days of soccer, which is $100 anyways. Yeah, Jesus, there'll be a family members video today. There will definitely be a family members video today. I'm sure if I saw like 10 new members sign up today, it could probably entice me to do another live show, but if not, there'll be another live show tomorrow. Somebody asked me, what time's the live show? My reply, it's right now. But yeah, Jesus, members only live video today. Duke, curious to how many props in the prop package? Last year was 30. Last year was 30. 2 years ago, we put out way too many. It was like 70, but we hit like 64 of them. It was stupid. The props are usually really good. You guys see what we do on the live show with props, but the props were, and most of them are plus money. The ones that we take during the Super Bowl, most of them are plus money. And by the way, that combo package goes away today because obviously Game of the Year is today. Hold on one second, guys. Yeah, Justice, the new color badges, once you keep your membership active for a month, they're changing the colors, letting everybody know who's been around the longest. We're working on some new ones, some unique badges. I was waiting for those new emojis, but they haven't came in yet. But hopefully they show up here soon. Penny, good morning. I'm sure Goff's thumb will be hurting in that cold as well. Yeah, a couple of you have that teal blue badge. Give me 1 second, folks. Shane says Packers by 10. All right, so I'm not on Cleveland State, no. Kurt, thanks for jumping on board my game of the year. Pedro, thanks for jumping on board my game of the year. Brandon, thanks for jumping on board the Max Fight Pick. Oh, just found out, I just got a text message from FC. And apparently his 3x3 special is wrong. Anybody who buys the 3x3, and Robert, I see you just bought it just an hour ago, 45 minutes ago. Anybody who buys the 3x3, which is 3 UFC fight picks, 3 Max fight picks for $100, it's turning into a 4x4. All right, it's turning into that big in and out 4x4 where you're going to get an extra fight card as well as an extra Max fight pick. So if you purchase it, it says 3x3, but he's throwing in a 4th one absolutely free. It's 4 UFC events, 4 Max fight picks for $100. And by the way, we have UFC today, we have UFC Wednesday, we have UFC next Saturday as well. Lars, no, I did not see your comment about the game of the year, but I'm scrolling up trying to find it. And I do not see it. If I missed your guys' comment or question, please do forgive me. I don't see all of them in the live chat sometimes. But Lars, if you'll go ahead and post it again for me, I greatly appreciate it. That way I can see it. Fishing boat emoji and a jackass. Those are 2 good ones right there. And a troll. We need a troll. Jesus says 4x4, I signed up for the Max today. Well, buy the 4x4 and you can take that other Max and throw it on the end, and then you'll end up with 5 Maxes for $125. Gains and games, absolutely, man. Just send me a DM on Twitter or email me whenever you're ready, brother. About how many plays on the UFC card? Well, Brandon, he has a write-up for every single UFC fight. Now, there may be a stay-away recommendation, there may be a small lean, there may be a parlay involved in it. There could be a top fight pick, a dog of the night. But he has a write-up, and that's one thing that he's known for is his juicy write-ups. Juicy write-ups on the UFC. His write-ups for the UFC is absolutely insane. Lars, no, you cannot use the account that you have here on YouTube to make a purchase for the game of the year. No purchase of our website can be purchased through YouTube. It has to be purchased on our website. Now, you can create, I see you already have an account. You created an account this morning on our website. So log back into your account. You purchase it right off of there, and then you get the plays right on our website. Shapenny, welcome. Thank you. Thanks for jumping on board the game of the year. Remember, you do have the UFC and the Max Fight Pick in your account. Jesus says FC gives great details on all the fights. He absolutely does, man. He goes way in depth. Brett, no, but we're going to get a clown. So here's the list that so far. And if you guys want a special emoji for members only, let me know what it is. And if I'm capable to get it done, I will. Yeah, Mohammed, and it's in your account. And if you read FC's write-ups in detailed, guys, here's the thing. If you read his write-ups, there are so many hidden gems that are not listed as plays in the write-ups. So-and-so to win by submission in the second round. So-and-so to do this. You have to remember, he actually talks to the fighters, their training camps, their trainers, etc., etc., etc. He put so much effort into handicapping the UFC, more than anybody I know out there. But you guys have to remember, he's a former insider with them, former agent to a few of them as well. Thomas G finally back in the chat. Look at that. You've got a new color badge next to your name, sir. Thank you for surviving the first month. No, you don't have to buy a week to get the Game of the Year. You just have to click on it. You have to scroll down below the green boxes. And even when he's wrong and he loses a fight, his write-ups are usually spot on. He's usually spot on when it comes to his write-ups. Even when we take a tough beat, he's usually spot on the write-ups. So we'll get a fishing boat, we'll get a jackass, we'll get a troll. Get a clown. Fast Freddy says, play the video of the donkeys fighting. You know, I need to find that. I need to find that in my phone and somehow upload it. I've been trying to upload a couple videos from my phone on here, and it wasn't working, but I'll have to... Let me see here. Should be easy to find February of last year. I caught a monster carp that day. I don't know if you guys can see it from here, but I caught a monster. Caught a monster carp that day. Oh, here's the video of the donkeys fighting. It was pretty classic. I'm going to attempt to upload it to while Jackass is fighting, duking it out in Mother Nature. But I don't think, for some reason, when I upload videos from my phone, they used to upload fine, but for some reason they're not anymore in this software. So I'll see if for some reason I can get it. It would be awesome. Give me a second, I'll see. Now it pops up an error in the file. I have to re-download it and do some adjusting the file, but I'll see if I can... I'll post it on Twitter. All right, I'll post it on Twitter when we get off the live show. Yeah, Jesus, I've got a video of two donkeys, two wild burros, two jackasses on the bank fighting, duking it out. Getting up on their back legs and slugging, one bites the other. Looks like two deer going at it. I like the call of the wild right there. I don't eat carp. I couldn't eat a carp. No offense. No offense. All right, guys and gals, ready to rock and roll today. and jump into these breakdowns because I want to take a look at some of this early action college basketball as well for you guys. Because keep in mind, I don't have an early play at all. My earliest play is 4 p.m. Eastern. It's actually the UFC, but 4 p.m. Eastern time. Thomas G said that'd be the only way. It'd definitely be the only way. That meat is awful. Disgusting. We are going to take a look at the first one. Rams and the Packers, guys. Game 301, 302. Justice says, best line this morning, too. Jackasses fighting on the hill. We see a couple jackasses in the live chat every now and then. You know, and that's what I need. I need a donkey emoji. A hee-haw. That's what we need. We need when we get a jackass in here, right before we flush them, we need the donkey emoji. Yeah, Lars, in order to purchase, you got to pick a package. Scroll down below the green box and hit one of those circles, one of the check boxes. Rich says he'll put 20 Canadian on the big one to win. Throw some mayo. Oh, you guys are killing me now. You guys are killing me now. No, Princess Chacho, I don't dance, so I don't have a TikTok. I do not have a TikTok. Hey, Nathan, have you actually tried that salmon keto recipe that you posted out of curiosity? It looked pretty good. All right. Good old Citadel. There was a time where you could just fade them as well. Not no more. That is for sure. They are definitely on the radar. All right, logging in to get the most updated, accurate live odds. Got to pay for dance lessons from me. Yeah, right. The guy with 2 left feet. Nathan, we're going to have to put you on timeout with that one if you start talking about mayo and peanut butter. Now, maybe one of those marshmallow puff and peanut butter sandwiches like we make my 5-year-old. I got to admit, that like marshmallow whip that comes out of the can that you put on a sandwich with some peanut butter, a little bit of honey. I got to admit, that's pretty good. Although, hey, when we do the chicken beat dance with me and my little one, we got some moves with the chicken beat dance, chicken wing beat, the chicken wing beat. Ryan says, what's one team you won't bet on this year? I got to go with Arizona. Nah, you got to have a short memory in this game. You got to have a short memory in this game or you're going to lose opportunities. All right, guys, line on this game down to 6.5. Pack lane, 6.5 minus $1.10 at home in the cold against the Rams on the road, who are a plus 264 underdog on the money line. Total in this one is down to 45.5 points. First half number, the Packers laying 3.5. That was plus money. It is now a money line favorite on that one, minus 122 for the odds. They're a minus 225 first half favorite. Over and under 22.5 points. First quarter numbers, over and under 9.5 is minus 120. Packers laying 0.5 point in the first quarter. Fast Freddy says, carp are not crappie, but crappie are good eating. Crappie are good eating, yes. Team totals, individuals, Rams 19.5, minus $1.20. Packers over and under 27.5 is plus 105 to put up 4 touchdowns and 4 extra points. First half numbers, Rams over and under 9.5, Pack over 13.5 is minus $1.40. First quarter numbers, the Rams over 0.5 point. Yes, folks, the Rams is over 0.5 point in the first quarter. and under 6.5 for the Packers. Here's one thing. Remember my fourth quarter over trends. If you don't know, now you know. If you don't know, you may still not know. As far as this game goes, and what to expect, we're going to go over all of that stuff. But anytime I see a first quarter total and it's over and under a half a point, I have to be real honest with you. I usually bet it on the overside. Lars, first of all, you're on the wrong page. Click on the premium tab and then scroll down. Go back up to the top and click on the tab that says premium, not consensus. Then you'll be on the right page. Thank you, Jesus. Appreciate that. Anytime I see a first quarter over a half a point, I generally take them. So many times would we see the Giants or the Washington football team at a half a point, and they're good for a field goal. They're good for that, opening drive or that second drive field goal to get a win on that one. So I'm just going to put that one out there right now. I will have a bet on the first quarter Rams team total over a half a point. That is a gimme. I'm not a gimme, but that's a given that I will have it on that. Give me 1 second, folks. Give me 1 quick second. I'm just popping up my stats for this one. For some reason, they just closed out. And then it's time to have some fun. One second, folks. One more second. I just got to sign into this, and then I'll have all the information is back. One second, folks. Almost done. Again, remember, UFC is early. Early, guys. Prelims start in 1 hour and 35 minutes. Alrighty. Got it. We're back up and running. All right, so when you start diving into this one, first of all, Edwards says Rodgers going to have the best game of all QBs to solidify his MVP this year, which, by the way, means no chip. Edward says Ravens I liked because so far everyone misses the point. Lamar loses home playoff games. That's his kryptonite. LOL. And this game is on the road. That is a good point. Fast Freddy says Rodgers is hot, hot, hot. No doubt about it. Aaron Rodgers is hot. Game 301, 302. After going over the odds on this one, take a look at the Rams. They're 11-6 straight up, 10-7 against the spread, 5-2 to the over. Going up against the 13-3 Green Bay Packers, 11-5 against the spread, 9-5-2 to the over. Little late afternoon NFC matchup. This game goes down at 4:35 Eastern time. They're making us wait before we get some NFL action. Take a look at the Rams and their number. First of all, Green Bay 9-1 against the spread the last 10 games at home after an opponent who's coming off a straight-up win. The Rams are 1-8 against the spread the last 9 games on the road versus an opponent on a winning streak of 5 or more games. And the Rams are 11-4 to the under their last 15 games on the road versus the NFC North. Rams averaging just 23.6 points per game. 128 a game on the ground, 4.2 yards per carry. They average 246 yards a game in the air, 6.8 yards per passing attempt. When you flip the script and you take a look at the Packers and their red-hot offense, led by Aaron Rodgers, no doubt about it, he's hot, man. Averaging 31.8 points a game for the Packers. They average 132 a game on the ground, 4.8 yards per carry. We've seen their run game get stronger as the season goes on. They average 257 a game in the air, 7.8 yards per passing attempt, 12.2 yards per point for the Packers. Take a look at their last head-to-head matchup back in 2018. Rams beat them 29-27, if you guys remember that game. The favorite has won 4 out of the last 5 games, just not the last one. Under is 3-2. Out of the last 5 games 3 of them have gone under. But keep in mind what happened in 2018, 15, 2012, 2011, and 2009 has zero bearing on what is going to happen today. So if somebody wants to say, hey, Green Bay's 5-1 straight up or 6-0 against the spread in their last 6 games as the Rams when they're favored, or 9-1 against the spread in the last 10 head-to-head meetings, none of that matters today. And there's going to be people trying to tell you Green Bay owns the Rams. Green Bay owns the Rams. They're 9-1 out of their last 10 games. Somebody's going to pound that down your throat today, and you're going to look at them and be like, hey, dude, back in 1998, what happened between the Green Bay and the Rams, none of that shit matters. Because trust me, somebody's going to jam it down your throat. Jesus, thank you. Welcome. Glad to have you on board the Game of the Year. Glad to have you on board the Game of the Year. I like it, Edward. Kirk says Rams money line. All right, hold on. FC's actually texting me. He said to start the new year off right. Hold on. To start the new year right, anybody that purchases, hold on, I don't even know which package that is. Hold on. FC about to get me in trouble being the messenger here. Anybody that purchases his Max Fight Pick yearly package today he's going to give the full fight card year package as well. So if I'm reading this correctly, let me double check. If you buy FC's Guaranteed Max Fight Pick year package, which is $400, he's going to give you the $650 yearly pass on the main fight cards. So you're going to get both for the entire year for $400. That's like stupid cheap. And that's valid today only, just so you guys know. Edward says tomorrow's going to be Cap Nation with FC. Hey, you know, he did tell me he will come on one of the shows one time. I don't know if it's going to be by call-in or if he's going to come sit his ass down next to me. His only fear is the guys that trust him inside the UFC, the fighters and their training camps, won't start giving him all the information once they realize what he does. B Phils, for the guaranteed play, do you limit yourself on the odds? For the odds, no. There's limit myself on what I bet based on my bankroll. Is FC jacked like a UFC fighter? Well, he has like the body of a Tisha Torres. No, I'm just kidding. No, he's more... He put on a COVID-20, let me tell you. I know, Edward. He's actually supposed to come on the live show, though. He put on a COVID-20, and if you're watching FC, he did put on a COVID-20. I'm probably going to... Maybe he might have put on a COVID-25, to be honest. Yes, if I leave, you guys are all coming with me. Hell, the Cap Nation show's mine, so wherever I go, you guys are coming with. But yeah, he definitely put on the COVID-25, let me tell you. And then he put on like a Holiday 5 as well, so he's probably up about... Never mind. Never mind. Anita, thanks for jumping on board my game of the year. Thank you. Jesus as well. Lars as well on it. Tremaine, thank you for jumping on board the game of the year. Mr. Sanchez, thanks for jumping on board the game of the year. Uh-oh, Mr. Jeffries jumping on board my personal plays, sneaking that one in there. I didn't see that, sir. I didn't see that. Get you on those plays, and then we'll jump right back to the Rams game. We're going to take a look at some props. We're going to dive into some props nice and hard on this one, guys. All right, Mr. Jeffries there, headed your way right now. I appreciate it. Thanks for getting back on board. Would we pick a play that's minus 400 as a guaranteed play? No, we don't do that. I don't need to sell you guys a minus 400. That'd be just fucking stupid. You know what I mean? Anybody can go bet a minus 400 on their own. Steven Sanchez says game of the year, and then he's got the Brinks truck, the Cap Nation Brinks truck. Speaking of the Brinks truck, if you have the Brinks truck and the air fryer as an emoji, if you got them, let's see them, folks. If you don't have them, well, you're missing out, all right? If you don't have the air fryer, the Brinks truck, you are missing out. Go hit that join button right now. All right, so back to this one, folks. Back to this one. We really need to take a look at the defenses here. Take a look at the Rams. There's no doubt about it. The Rams defense has been on point. Giving up just 18.6 points per game. 94 yards a game on the ground is what they give up. 3.9 yards per carry. 188 in the air. 5.6 yards per passing attempt. They're -1 in the turnovers. Fabian, you do not. The trash truck is not the Brinks truck, brother. You got to click that join button right down below or in the comment section or in the description of the video. The Rams defense has been absolutely on point. Can they disrupt what Aaron Rodgers and the Packers got going? Can they slow them down? Can they slow them down? We're going to find out today. Green Bay's defense, they give up just 23.1 points per game. They give up 113 yards a game on the ground, 4.5 yards per carry, 221 in the air, 6.6 yards per passing attempt. Mr. Reyes, I see that. Thank you. Actually, it just came. Yours and Mr. Renault Brown's order just came through at the same time. Thank you, Mr. Reyes. I'm sending them to you as well. Glad to have you back on board with me, brother. Always appreciate my amazing and huge group of clients and supporters. Mr. Ray, is there in your email or your text right now? Raymond, I see you just signed up for mine as well. You guys are making me busy this morning. Cannot complain. Definitely cannot complain. Raymond, they're coming your way right now as well, brother. I do appreciate it. Up in Canada. Nice to have you. All right. Back to this game. Manuel No Money can never complain. No doubt about it. I mean, I'm going to be honest with you guys. There's a lot of people in this industry. There's a lot of people that do what I do. Well, there's not a lot of people that do what I do, but there's a lot of people that try and do what I do. There's a lot of people in this industry. And as far as clients go, there's so many clients that are out there. And I got to tell you, there's good ones, there's bad ones, just like there's guys on my side of the counter. There's good ones, there's bad ones. But I have to tell you, my clients that I get to work with, you guys, hands down, the best group that I've ever had the pleasure of working with. And let me tell you, I've worked with some pretty shitheads before. But my group of clients, you guys are absolutely insanely awesome to work with. Adam jumping back on board as well. Thank you, Adam. I appreciate it. Glad to have you back on board with me, brother. They're headed your way as well. They're in your inbox, Adam D. There he is, back on board. Adam D, they're in your... Vern says, patience, my people, he'll get back to the picks. We will. We always do. Jeff D in the house, good morning. Edward says they need Rodgers to flex versus a good defense to prove he's the MVP. No doubt about that one. Edward says the Rams just a punching bag for Rodgers tomorrow. He will definitely be hitting it. Where'd my live chat go? The Super Bowl props, yeah, definitely come with a ton. And they hit good, that's for sure. That's for sure. Super Bowl props are always fun. I have a lot of fun doing the Super Bowl props. That is for sure. All right, folks, back to this one. Anthony says that's not right to do FC like that. His COVID 25 plus the holiday 5, he's put on it. Let me tell you, man, he sent me a picture. He sent me a picture over Christmas with his gift from his wife. And I didn't know what was bigger, FC or that 80-inch TV. Just kidding, FC. I love you, brother. I love you, brother. D's wax, no, but we're going to after the NFL. All right, so back to this one, guys. Offense versus defense. With the line on this one, guys. As far as the total goes, I think we see some points in this one. As far as the total going over 45.5, which is where it sits currently, we're going to have to get some points out of the Rams in order for that to happen. Do I think the Packers just come in and blow them out? I think it's going to be a very good game. I think it's going to be a very good game. As far as the side, we do have something on the side, so I can't just be giving that one away. As far as the total goes, I do lean towards the over 45.5 in this one. Throw it in a teaser opportunity as well. But again, something that I do like, and I just told you guys about, that Rams first quarter team total. Over a 0.5 point I do like. Darren, what are you having an issue with? Every time I hit join, next screen is blank. For here on YouTube, here's the link right here in the live chat for the YouTube, for joining the YouTube exclusive membership. I seen somebody ask what time that members only video, Jesus, what time will it be out? It'll be out a little bit later in the afternoon. Couple hours after the live show. Hour and a half after the live show. Darren, you could try and do it on the PC, absolutely. Fast Ray says there's good ones, there's bad ones, but you don't mention the ugly ones, right? No, sir. No, sir. Mr. Carter, thank you for jumping on board. My game of the year, as well as Guaranteed Saturday. By the way, everybody, if you're not on Guaranteed Saturday, you have to be signed up by 4:30 p.m. Eastern Time for either my game of the year or Guaranteed Saturday. We've been blessed with both big ones. And no, they're not the same play. And Guaranteed Saturday was put on sale just like the same price as my game of the year, $50. So smoking chance to hammer 2 big plays in the same day. Count me in, baby. Count me in. So as far as this game goes, as far as the total, I do lean towards the over. I do like the Rams first quarter over a 0.5 point. I think it's very enticing. Thank you. We'll get that frozen screen fixed. I think Green Bay over 6.5 is enticing, but they've got it juiced at minus $1.35. I think that's enticing as well. Taking a look at some props on this one. I don't have a free play on this game for you guys, but taking a look at some props, and we definitely will. I usually always start at the passing touchdown mark. Aaron Rodgers is at 3, plus 110. Jared Goff at 2, plus 138. If the Green Bay Packers torch the Rams today, and I'm just hypothetically speaking, okay? Tyrone's Boxing, how do you get the notifications? You need to go into your YouTube notification settings and make sure that you have checked for members content. Make sure that you have members content checked. As far as the passing touchdowns for Rodgers at 3 at plus 110, I do like it, but I don't know if I like it enough to want to take it. If they torch the Rams today, then yeah, I'll probably regret not taking the plus 110 at 3 touchdowns or more. But I'm going to stay off of that one. Chris, they've got, obviously my NFL game of the year is my biggest NFL game. I have more money on my game of the year than I do Guaranteed Saturday, but you could treat them exactly the same. It's probably the safest bet to treat them exactly the same. So as far as the Rodgers touchdown prop, I do like the over 3. I'll probably put something small on it, but nothing crazy. The Tunyon touchdown prop plus 100, that is actually going on the board. You guys are spoiling the fun here and the surprise. The Tunyon touchdown prop is plus 100, even money right now. That one's going up on the board for the Robert Tunyon. Adams prop has at minus 167. He's got 18 on the year, including 3 against the Titans a couple weeks ago. Nearly won in every single game. So both of those are going on the board. Both of those are going on the board. Devontae Adams, touchdown at minus 167, as well as the Tunyon at plus 100. Got to get that up on the free play board. Remember, props are like penny slots. We bet them small. We're going to move this one up here a little bit because we'll probably have some good props today. Might want to let me just make that one bigger. Whatever, we'll put it right there, all right? Devontae Adams, touchdown, minus 167. Anytime touchdown. Plus 100, right? Get both of those up there. All right, so there's 2 props up on the board early for you guys. Hitting that one. I think they both get a touchdown today. Yeah, Alex, gotta set that alarm clock, brother. YouTube sometimes acts like YouTube. Now, as far as the other side for the Rams, I'd have to say I'm not completely sold on it. But Robert Woods has come up clutch in some big games for the Rams. He's had at least 4 receptions in every game except for his game back against the Bears back on October 26th, as well as the second game of the season against the Eagles. I like Robert Woods to get a touchdown as well. I think plus 175. He had that 15-yarder from Goff in the 4th quarter of the game last week. I think he'll come up clutch again. I'm going to put the Woods. In order for the Rams to be competitive today, Woods is going to have a good game today. But I like the plus 175. Oh, now I screwed all that. I like the plus 175. I think there's some great value in the plus 175 in that regards. Woods' reception mark also, guys, is at 5. He's at 5 at minus 161. Keep in mind, the Packers give up yardage, especially late in the game. They do give up 221 passing yards a game. In order for the Rams to have a good game today, Woods is definitely, in my opinion, gonna have to be in play. Yeah, Goff loves to hit Cooper Kupp, absolutely. By all means. Feel free to bet that one. I'm going to lay off of it myself. Probably hits, but I'm going to lay off of it. Edward says, happy birthday, Shane Russell, the teaser king. He's hit 60 out of 62 teasers. Just teasing. Anthony says, hit the thumbs up. We have 193 watching, only 79 thumbs up. Definitely. Here's how fast you get to thumbs ups, all right? As soon as you guys get us to 150, I will give you guys, let's change that. As soon as you guys get to 160, we'll make it 150, all right, to make it fair for you guys. 150, and I will give away a premium play right off the premium play card. Sounds good, huh? Round of applause. Round of applause, everybody. Great deal. So hit that thumbs up button as soon as you guys get to 150. I'll give you guys a premium play on the house. Now, going back to Robert Woods. This one's a little bit on the juice side, but I think it's a winner. I don't mind laying juice as long as it's going to get me a victory. Robert Woods receptions, at least 5 or more, is minus 161 at BetOnline. He's had no less than 4 in nearly every single game. He's had 4 3 straight times, 6, 5, 10, 7, 12, 5. Games that they're winning and having great opportunities to win, he needs to be in play. Keep in mind, Green Bay's defense, we've seen some shitty teams put up some numbers against Green Bay. Not late in this season, obviously, but they gave up 31 to the Colts, 25 to the Bears, actually 34 to the Colts in their loss. Hold on one second. TD, I love it. I love it. All right, so I'm putting up the Robert Woods 5 receptions or more. At minus 161. I know there's some juice attached to it. But I'm not scared of a little bit of juice, all right? I'm not scared of a little bit of juice. A little bit of juice never scared me. A little bit of juice never scared me, all right? And it's not going to scare me today. Keep in mind when the Super Bowl comes and our prop package comes, you're going to want to be on it. All right, so we're going to take a look at the next game. We've been spending a little bit too much time on this game. I want to do a little college basketball as well. So we're going to jump through this next game. We're going to go through it quickly. Remember, if I don't give you guys a play on this game or lean, it's because we do have plays on this game, part of our package. But hey, you get us to that 150, and you never know. I might just give you the one that's on this game or maybe the one that's on Green Bay. You just never know. You never know. Woods will definitely get his targets. Nathan says, you want the one that I'm hiding? I got a lot. We got a lot of plays today. It's going to be a good day. All right, guys, game 303, 304, Ravens, Bills. Taking a look at the most updated and accurate odds for this one. Bills laying 2.5 minus $1.17. Moneyline minus 140. Ravens laying or catching plus 2.5. It's minus 103. You could actually get plus 3 at minus 113. Over and under at 49.5 points. First half numbers. Bills laying 1 minus 135 on the money line. Over and under 24 minus $1.20. First quarter numbers over 9.5. Individual team totals. Ravens set at 23.5. The Bills 26.5. First half team totals. Ravens 10.5. Bills 12.5. Minus $1.35. Brent says betting on Adams TD is like going to the ATM. 18 touchdowns this year. Definitely agree on that one. First quarter numbers, Ravens over and under 3.5 at plus 105. Bills over and under 6.5 at minus $1.15. Kong says Chattanooga plus 2 and George Mason plus 7. Very nice. K-Dig says back to that 9 to 5. Good to see everybody. Glad to see you here as well as everybody. Yeah, Brent, they have been paying attention to him all year. It hasn't helped one bit, baby. It hasn't helped him one bit stop him. 18 touchdowns on the year. All right, so taking a look at the numbers on this one. Ravens 12-5 straight up. 11-5-1 against spread. 8-9 to the over. 9-8 to the under. Then you've got the Bills 14-3 for the Bills. Straight up 11-6 against the spread. 11-5-1 to this over program, an over magnet, prime time showdown, 8:15 Eastern time. We've got some heavyweights in this one, guys. Lamar, the not elite, who wants to be elite quarterback, going up against Josh Allen. who finally has his hips in sync this year? Should we get into that Lamar being elite or not elite debate, or should we save that for Ruben Tuesday? Where's our brother Ruben at? Ruben, are you still here? Oh, we wouldn't know because I think you got the toilet flushed on you once. Brent says the thumbs downs were there before Kyle even started. Exactly, right? Exactly. Mike says, how come the likes are not going up? You probably need to hit the refresh button. All right, so jumping into this one, first of all, Lamar. So many different opinions on Lamar that are going on right now, it can make your head spin. There is no denying the last 6 weeks, Lamar and the Ravens have picked up their game. Joe Chris, good morning. Ruben, good morning. Winning 6 straight, including the wild card matchup last week against the Titans, 20-13. They beat us last week. They did. They beat Dallas 34-17. They beat Cleveland in a super high-scoring game, 47-42. They beat Jacksonville 40-14. They beat the Giants 27-13. They beat the Bengals 38-3. But keep in mind, they have played some very subpar teams. In that list of teams, 4 out of the 6 did not make the wild card. 4 out of the 6 did not go 50 on the year. 4 out of the 6, well, were shitty to say the least. Lamar and company have picked up their game the last 6 weeks, winning 6 straight. I don't care if it's against the Bengals, the Giants, Jacksonville, and Dallas thrown in the mix. They're still winning, and winning is winning. Unlike the Steelers, we know where the Steelers are. They popped their cherry a little early. They bursted their bubble a little early. Nathan says, hey, please don't remind me that they beat the Cowboys, Cowgirls, all right? Until they win us a bet. Sorry, shipmate, by the way. Definitely says hit the thumbs up. Everybody hit that thumbs up if you haven't already done so. And hit that subscribe button. We go live 7 days a week. Lamar and company is going to run into a team that has been hot all year long. Now, they had a little 2-game hiccup against the Titans and then Kansas City. They came right back after those 2 losses in October. Won 3 straight, beating the Jets, the Patriots, and the Seahawks. They lost to the Cardinals by virtue of a Hail Mary, DeAndre Hopkins, big finger grab, last play of the game, miracle play. Other than that, they should have 1 less loss and 1 more win on the season. To end the season, and in the wild card, they've got wins over the Chargers, the 49ers, the Steelers, the Broncos, the Patriots, the Dolphins in Week 17, who they smashed 56-26. And that wild card win over the Colts, sending old man Rivers back home 27-24. We have 2 hot teams going at it today. And I absolutely love this matchup. I think it's going to be a great game. Ravens, 15-4-1. Listen to these stats. The Ravens, 15-4-1. Against the spread, their last 20 games on the road versus an opponent who's on a winning streak of 4 or more games. So when the Ravens are playing a team that's on a winning streak of 4 more games and they're on the road, they're 15-4-1 in their last 20. The Bills, 0-7 against the spread, their last 7 games at home versus an opponent on a winning streak of 6 or more games. The Ravens, 12-3 to the under against big play passing teams, averaging more than 7.5 yards per attempt. The Ravens have won the last 3 against the spread versus Buffalo. However, home teams are 7-2 against the spread in the all-time Ravens and Bills matchup. Statistical data, just off of trends, all says Baltimore. But can you go off a trend today? Because Lamar of last year is not the Lamar this year. And we all know Josh Allen is nowhere near the Josh Allen that we saw last year. That is a fact. Josh Allen went 396 of 572 this year for 4,544 passing yards, 37 touchdowns to 10 interceptions. They say he got his hips in sync with the rest of his body, and his passing game was completely changed. When you start taking a look at the numbers, Mr. Harris, my brother, down south, glad to have you on board. My game of the year. Go hammer those books in Biloxi, my brother. When you start taking a look at the stats, let's take a look at offense. Ravens averaging 28.7 points a game. They average 195 yards a game on the ground, 5.6 yards per carry. They average 171 yards a game in the air, 6.8 yards per passing attempt. Lamar's been on point when he needed to be on point. He made some huge plays down the field, which even shocked me and surprised me, all right? Lamar surprises me out of nowhere at times. Just when I think Lamar can't do any more wrong, he comes out and he'll have a brilliant game. It may not be always the best passes, but this year, especially late in the season, he has definitely stepped up that mindset in those game time decisions, those instincts. As far as the defense goes, and we're going to talk about that in a second, but the Bills, guys, we cannot deny their offense. 31.1 points a game. 4.2 yards on average per carry. 107 yards a game running the ball. And then boom, Josh Allen, 289 in the air on average per game. 7.8 yards per passing attempt. 12.7 yards per point. However, the Ravens are 12.8 yards per point. Jared, thank you. I appreciate that. Edward says the Packers are going to let the Rams out of their misery and let Breeze get to fishing. I love it. I love it. As far as this one goes, I think we really need to hone in on the defense here. Ravens, they give up 18.6 points a game. That's it. They give up just 18 points a game. They give up 105 yards a game on the ground, 4.4 yards per carry. They give up just 217 in the air, 5.9 yards per passing attempt, 17.3 yards per point. Then the Bills, they give up a little more. Give up a little over 5 points a game more, 23.5 points a game. They give up 122 yards a game on the ground, 4.7 yards per carry. One of the toughest challenges that the Bills are going to have is containing Lamar, containing that run, stopping the run. If they can stop that run and force Lamar to actually have to pass the ball downfield and be a passing quarterback, that is going to be their key to actually beating the Ravens today, is limiting the run capability of Lamar. If you take away his legs and you chop him at the knees and you make him stand in the pocket, what else does he have? He's got that inconsistency that had 26 passing touchdowns to 9 interceptions. That went 242 of 376. He has the capability to torch him down the field. But if you take away that run game, if somehow the Bills are able to take away that run game, that will definitely open up a lot of opportunities for the Bills. And at the same time, if the Ravens are able to establish the run, especially with Lamar, and they can't contain him, the offense is unlimited what they're going to be able to do. Prince of Chachu, Kyle Johnson next, Jimmy the Greek. I bet Kyle does this show well into the 60s. No way, not a chance. Not a chance. I got a retirement date, and it's not too far away, let me tell you. Well, 7 or 8 years. 7 or 8 years. So, until retirement. Based on the way things are rolling right now. The way things are rolling right now, probably 4 I could. But I'm hoping 78. And I have a lot of fun doing this. But who knows? Maybe I'll do this into my 60s. 20 more years. Cap Nation Live, baby. Raymond says his legs is all he needs. It's true. The legs are all he needs. And if you chop those legs off, you got nothing. So we'll see about this one. And I mean, I really like this matchup. I really do. Both of them are +4 on turnovers. You know, you can plead a case for either one of these teams right now. You start looking at the numbers that they give up on defense. The Ravens giving up 217 yards a game in the air, 5.9 yards per passing attempt. That secondary has been locked down, absolutely locking down teams. Take a look at their last, but keep in mind, the Ravens defense has been hit or miss based on who they're playing. Okay, they've been able to shut down some shittier teams late in the season, giving up just 17 to Dallas. However, when they played Baker Mayfield, they gave up 42 freaking points. 42 freaking points. However, they gave up just 14 to Jacksonville, 13 to the Giants, 3 to the Dolphins. Tim says Kyle be 40. 1 week. Well, less than a week. 6 more days. Be the big 4-0. 13 to the Titans. They were able to contain Derrick Henry and the Titans. Stopped him to just 13 points. Bill McDonald says Lamar can't be contained. Well, I'd have to say that to the Patriots. Say that to the Steelers, who got him twice. Say that to Kansas City. So, is he containable? He is. However, is it a challenge? Absolutely. Absolutely. It's definitely going to be a challenge for the Bills to be able to contain him. And you look at what Mahomes did to the Bills. They beat them 26-17 in that game. So, definitely something to look for. They lost to Kyler Murray in Arizona, being able to scramble as well. That's going to be their biggest aspect and biggest task of this game is controlling them. All right, I did promise you guys a free play. If you guys hit us 150. And we're going back to the last game. All right, we're going back. T-Step, what's going on, my brother? Glad to have you with us. Going back to the game we just broke down between the Rams and the Packers. That's where we're going back with our free play. You want to just double check that line real quick for you guys before I just spit out what the free play is. Make sure nothing's changed. But I do have a free premium play for everybody. I think Edward's going to like this one. All right, nothing's changed on this one. Going to throw this one up on the board. Going to throw some shit on the wall and hope it sticks, right? Just kidding. The Magic 8 Ball says this one's a winner. The Magic 8 Ball says the Packers minus 3.5 in the first half is a winner. Packers first half minus 3.5 is a winner. I threw enough darts at the board last night that it landed on that one at least 3 out of the last 4 times. So they say that one is a winner. All right, folks. We threw enough shit up on against the wall and it stuck. All right, and it stuck. All right, so back to the other one between the Bills and the Ravens. As far as the side goes, you guys are out of luck on that one. As far as the total goes, I can plead a case for the total going either way. I can plead a case for the total going over 49.5 or under 49.5. I think the best option might be picking it and putting it on a teaser on either direction. I don't think we see 80 points in the game. As far as individual team totals and whatnot, I'm going to be honest. That Ravens first quarter over 3.5 is enticing. If the game goes over, I think they both score a touchdown in the first quarter. I think they do. Or put up a couple field goals themselves. The Ravens first quarter over 3.5, it's plus money, plus 105. It's definitely enticing. I don't have a bet on it yet, but I'm just giving you guys a lean on that one. I definitely like that one. All right, I definitely like that one. Taking a look. Passing touchdowns on this one. You know Josh Allen's going to be at 3. He is. He's at 3 at plus 120. 4 is plus 200. Do I think he gets to 4? If it does, the game's a blowout, or either that or it was a shootout, one of the two. Joe Free says, my book has the first half minus 4.5. What do you think? I think you need a new book, sir. I think you need to go to our website, cappersdirect.com. I think you need to go down to the front page, see the little posts that we have right up here. And this goes for everybody. If you do not have a BetOnline account, this is what I think you guys need to do. I think you need to go to our website. I think you need to read this post right here. I think you need to click on that link or that link and read this right here. All right? Go open up an account with $50 or more. Then follow those instructions. Email me the screenshots, and I'll give you 2 days of premium plays or my personal plays on the house. That's what I think you need to do if you're getting 4.5. All right. Josh Allen, over and under, 3 touchdowns. At least 3 or more. Plus 120. Against the Ravens. I want to say I like it. But I'm not touching it. All right, I'm not touching it. I'm going to stay off of that one. But I do like him to have 3 touchdowns plus 120. Taking a look at some other aspects of the game. Take a look at the Ravens player props. Looking at touchdowns. The Andrews or the Marquise Brown. Marquise Brown plus 150 to get a touchdown. He was held out of the end zone last week. He had 7 receptions for 109 yards. You know he's going to be on their watch list today. You know he's going to be on that watch list today. But the one that I really like, the J.K. Dobbins touchdown, minus 167. That one's going up on the board. I know it's juiced, but I think he gets into the end zone. And if they get down in that red zone, they're definitely going to use him. That's for sure. Prop on that one. The Marquise Brown plus 150, I do lean towards that one. Edwards is definitely a viable option as well. He's at plus 225. Dez Bryant plus 500. Old Dez Bryant at plus 500 to get in the end zone, guys. He's got 6 catches on the year. There's a gimme for the books right there. I'd have to lay off of that one. Now, Mark Andrews, plus 175. Hasn't had a touchdown since December 20th against Jacksonville. Definitely enticing. Lamar's rushing yardage. Over and under 83 yards as of right now. The last 2 games, he had 97 and 136. I'm going to lay off of that one for the fact that if the Bills are going to contain them, they have to be able to stop that run. Taking a look at some other props here. Back to the touchdown props. The old Diggs touchdown for Stephon Diggs. He was limited in practice, but he's ready for the game. 8 touchdowns on the year. He did get one against the Colts. He had 6 receptions for 128 yards and torched them. I'm going right, and I gave this one out last week, but we're going right back to the Diggs touchdown prop at plus 100 even money. Put that one back up on the board. Now, just because we're putting touchdown props up there, read between the lines, or don't try and read between the lines and think that I'm pounding the over on all these games. Maybe I am, maybe I'm not. Taking a look at some player performances, at receptions. Diggs to have 8 or more, gonna pass. Beasley's at 5 at plus 100. He had a big game against the Colts. He had 7 receptions for 57 yards. He's had at least 4 out of his last 5 games. I like the Beasley to have 5 receptions. It's plus 100, even money. So that one's going up on the board as well. And this was plus 100. All right, there's some props for you guys. Get all those up on the board. Now, honing in on some quick college basketball, because we've been live for quite some time. Taking a look at some college hoops. We are going to take a look at that Ohio State Illinois Buckeyes and Fighting Illini going at it. We're going to take a look at that one first, guys. I hope you guys don't mind. I don't know where my live chat went. There we go. Jared, can I go over the USC game? Is there a question? USC, baby, right? Shane says, go Illini. I like them today. I don't have $1 on this one. Keep in mind, my first play is early. I mean, it's not early, it's late. Is late. All our plays seem to be late. The first premium play is not until 2 p.m. Eastern time. Joseph, thank you for jumping on board. The NFL Game of the Year package, including all the premium plays between now and the end of the Super Bowl on February 7th. Glad to have you on board for that one. Gilbert, thanks for jumping on board Guaranteed Saturday. Faith, thank you for jumping on board Guaranteed Saturday. Mr. Warden, thank you for jumping on board my NFL Game of the Year. Glad to have you guys all on board. Give me 1 second, folks. Give me 1 second, folks. Just checking on somebody's account real quick. Don't forget, guys, UFC starting 33 minutes. UFC is starting in 33 minutes. All right, jumping into this one, guys. And this should be a fun one. Ohio State coming in 7-point dog. Plus 250 on the money line. Over and under set at 144.5. Fighting Illini laying 7 minus $1.10. Taking a look at Ohio State, 10-3 on the year. Opening up the season 5-0. Wins over Illinois State, UMass Lowell, Morehead State, Notre Dame, Cleveland State. They ran into Purdue and they got smacked in the face. They lost by 7 on the road. It gave them their first loss of the season, and it was a conference loss game. They played UCLA in a semi-home game. They beat them 77-70. They beat Rutgers. They ran into Northwestern, and boom, they struggled. They lost by 1 in a close road game against Northwestern. Conference loss number 2. They beat Nebraska at home. They went back on the road where they lost to Minnesota 77-60. Minnesota just put the smackdown on them. Beat them by 17 on the road. Gave them their 3rd conference loss. They went on the road again. They played Rutgers. They beat them again for a gimme road game. Got them to 3-3 in conference play. They just beat Northwestern at home. Here they are traveling on the road. Here they are traveling on the road where they have struggled. All right, now they do have 2 road wins and a semi-home game win, but they also have 3 losses to Purdue, Northwestern, and Minnesota, all on the road. Joe Free, is something wrong with the channel? What's wrong with the channel? Can't imagine anything's wrong with the channel. As far as the Fighting Illini go, they're also a 9-win program. They're 9-4, 5-2 in conference play, with wins over North Carolina A&T, Chicago State, Ohio. They did beat Duke on the road. They beat Minnesota at home. They smashed them. All right, keep in mind, Minnesota just put the beat down on Ohio State back on January the 3rd. The Fighting Illini put the beat down on Minnesota 92-65. All right, guys, they beat them by 27 points. They beat Penn State, they beat Indiana, they beat Purdue, they beat Northwestern 81-56. Their losses come by way of Baylor, Missouri, Rutgers, and Maryland. Maryland, they lost by 3. Rutgers, they lost by 3 on the road. Missouri, they lost by 3 on the road. They lost to Baylor in a neutral site game. Sawyer, does the UFC All Access include the Max Fight Pick? No. The UFC main card does not include the Max Fight Pick. That's why the Max Fight Pick is separate. But if you buy the UFC 1-year pass today for the guaranteed Max Fight Picks, the $400 1-year All Access Max Fight Pick package, FC is giving you the actual main cards for free for the year. So you get the card and The next fight picks for $400 for the entire year, but that's for today only. When you start diving into these numbers, first of all, Ohio State's no slouch on offense. Believe it or not, based on adjusted efficiencies, they come in ranked one spot higher than Illinois. They come in 7th on offense. Illinois coming in at 8th. However, it's the Illinois defense that definitely stands out in my mind, especially in conference play. Ohio State has been struggling in conference play to knock down shots. They're hitting 51% from the field all year long. That dropped to 50% a little bit in conference play. They're hitting 32.8% from out deep. It dropped to 31% in conference play. They're hitting 52% of all their two-point plays every jump shot, layup, and dunk. And their free throws went from 75 to a 73% in conference play numbers. Now, we all know the Fighting Illini, they still struggle from the charity stripe at 68.7%. And that doesn't really change in conference play or not in conference play. However, overall, they are the 11th best shooting team, believe it or not, hitting just under 58% from the field. They convert a high 41.2% from out deep. Overall, for the entire season, they are the number 5 3-point shooting team in all of the country. 56.1% of all of their two-point plays, every jump shot, layup, and dunk. They are the number 2 in this stat in the Big Ten. And again, just under 69% free throw shooting. Two-foul participation definitely favors the Fighting Illini, as they're in it just 8% compared to the 22% for Ohio State. Height advantage, maybe a smidge, not even a half inch on average. Ohio State will be the bigger team, but not by much. Not enough to factor into the equation here. Point distribution, very similar numbers, however, except in the category of free throws, where Ohio State relies on that free throw for 23.5% of their total points compared to 17.8%. That's right, Edward, you did ask me that. I'll take a look at that one for you guys. As far as offensive rebounds go, both of these teams, quality offensive rebound numbers, 33% for Ohio State, 34% for Illinois. This is definitely going to be a quality game as far as this one goes. It's no question, in my opinion, and I am going to get you guys on another free play, and this is not a big one, all right? I want to put the full disclaimer. I normally bet $300 on a premium play, $3,000 on a premium play, or $3,000 on a personal play. When I'm betting a prop, like the prop setter on the board, I usually bet $200 to $300 on a prop, okay? As far as this game goes, this game is like a $500 free play for me, all right? This is a $500 free play for me. And what I'm taking is I'm taking Illinois, and I'm laying the 7. I think they embarrass Ohio State today, but then again, it's still Ohio State, and they're capable of playing when they want to, but on the road they struggle. I think the Fighting Illini get the job done today, but it's a $500 play for me, whereas I normally bet $3,000 on a play. So I'm betting 1/6 less on this game. If you're, a $100 better, you should probably be betting anywhere from much less. Mayfield just doesn't have it. I don't see him hanging. Oh, the Browns game. So as far as this game goes, it's not a premium play. It's not a personal play. It did not make the card. But again, I like it. I'm betting it. I'm going to bet it for $500. The Fighting Illini laying 7. That's a smaller one, and that's going up on the board. All right, guys? It's going up on the board for you guys. Put that one up there. A little smorgasbord of plays for you guys. As far as North Carolina's rebounding numbers, they are the 2nd in the country, 41.8. Definitely should topple over Florida State when it comes to rebounds. When it comes to offensive rebounds, they are number 1 in the country, Edward, 42.1% offensive rebounds, 34.3% for Florida State, who is no slouch either. They're 32nd best in the country. North Carolina's number 1 in their conference as well, the ACC. After 5 games, their conference play numbers really haven't changed when it comes to offensive rebounding. It actually got 1% better. It went up from 42.1 to 43.1. No, I didn't touch on the Michigan game. I don't have time for the Michigan game. We're going to hit Creighton just real quick. We're going to hit the Creighton game real quick, which I did put out a daily free play on. in order to stay true to my word, I did give out a free play on the Creighton and Butler game at 2 p.m. Eastern Time on Fox. Popping up the odds for this one, guys. And then we're going to send you guys on your merry way. Popping up the odds for this one. Game 635 and 636. Creighton laying 7.5. It's down 0.5 point from when we put it out. Laying 7.5, minus 310 on the money line. Over and under 140.5. First half numbers, Creighton laying 4. Over and under 66. Take a look at Creighton, guys. The Blue Jays 10-2 on the year for Greg McDermott and his Big East Conference program. They were rolling. Their only losses come by way of Kansas and Marquette. They're 6-1 in conference play. They lost their first conference game against Marquette, 89-84. Since then, they've been rolling, beating St. John's, UConn by 2 in an overtime game, Xavier by 5, Providence by 2, Seton Hall by 36, St. John's by 18. Here they are getting the Butler Bulldogs, guys. When you look at the Bulldogs, you see a lot of red. Their only wins by come way of Western Michigan, Providence, and Georgetown. Losses to Villanova, Indiana, Southern Illinois, Providence again. They got the back end of they lost on the back end of their back-to-backs. They lost to Seton Hall. They beat Georgetown, then they lost to UConn as well as St. John's. Here they are at home against Creighton. All 3 wins come at home. They have lost to Connecticut as well as Southern Illinois at home. When you take a look at this guys, first of all, we're going to run down it really quickly. Creighton, the number 6 offense based on adjusted efficiencies in our system. They're the 9th best shooting team in all the country at 58.3%. They hit 38.8% from out deep. In conference play, that number went up. They are the number 1 3-point shooting team in the Big East Conference, hitting 41% from out deep. They're the number 1 team in their conference, hitting from 2-point range, every jump shot, layup, and dunk, converting a high of 54.8%. All year long, out of conference and conference play numbers combined, they're the 10th best in the stat in the entire country, hitting 58.3%. However, where do they lack? The charity stripe. 65% all year long, 61% in conference play. If this came down to a free throw shooting contest, Creighton would be in trouble. However, again, going up against the Butler defense, I don't think that'll be the case. Butler on offense, guys, they struggle. 48.9% from the field, 34.7% from out deep, 47% of all their 2-point plays. And also, they struggle from the charity stripe at 61% as well. 2-foul participation. It's almost an advantage for Creighton as Butler's in it 17.8% of the time. Creighton just 5%. Rich Pena, I kind of wanted to get on the game of the year. I can Zelle the 50 to you. Is that an option? Don't have Zelle, but you can Cash App or Venmo. Feel free to send me an email or send the company email, cd@cappersdirect.com. But if you want to Cash App it, is what the Cash App is. And if you want the Venmo, let me know. I'll be happy to email that to you as well. Height advantage, definitely Creighton. As far as this one goes, guys, I gave out the game at 8 yesterday, late last night. I liked it at 8. I like it even better at 7.5. This is not a premium play. Did not make a premium play side, but I definitely think it's of the quality nature. So, as far as this one goes, Creighton laying the 7.5 is your daily free play. All right, your daily free play, Creighton. And that's from the free play video. And it's down 0.5 point. Makes it even nicer in my opinion. But again, another little $500 wager that I've got going on right there. So that's what I have for today, folks. Unfortunately, we do have to run nearly noon. UFC getting ready to start. 19 minutes, folks. 19 minutes. Don't forget, 3x3 is now 4x4, but you have to buy it today. Buy the 3x3. It's three UFC fight cards, 3 max fight picks. It's $100, and he's making it 4 UFC fight cards, 4 max fight picks for the $100. And if you buy his max fight picks for the year for $400, he's giving you all the cards for the year as well. Guys, he ended hot. He's going to be hot today. You guys remember what he did in Fight Island the last go-around, nearly sweeping every card that he had, and I expect nothing less from him today. He's been eating comfortably. He put on that COVID-25, and he's ready. He is ready. Just teasing you, FC. Remember, if you want to get on board my game of the year, you have until 4:30 Eastern time. Same thing with Guaranteed Saturday. By the way, Guaranteed Saturday is on sale, $50. They haven't had it at, $50 in a while. And if you want to see Guaranteed Saturday next Saturday for $50, you're going to also have to support it this week, and I'll try and get them to do it next week as well. Can't promise you. Don't hold me to that one, but I will definitely try. But yes, my NFL game of the year, you have until 4:30 Eastern time. It's a full game bet. I'm not telling you if it's a side or a total, if it's the early game or the late game, but what I will tell you, it's a winner. Guaranteed Saturday, that's a hoops play, all right? And that's a winner as well. If you haven't done so, give us a big thumbs up in the video. Subscribe. Click that join button right now, guys. I have a members-only video coming out for Cappers Nation family members. That's the $14.99 a month one coming out, guys. You can spend peanuts a day, and you get access to exclusive content, up to 2 members videos a week, up to 2 members live shows a week. So give me a couple hours, guys. There will be a members-only video for Cap Nation family members. Come to the green side. If you've got the air fryer or the Brinks truck emojis, let's see them, folks. Let's see them. Show them if you got them. If you're not in green, you are flat out missing out, and shame on you. I say that with a smile. So come over to the green side. If you notice, Thomas G, Mr. Brackens, Edward, Shane, all the people got a little teal logo or teal members badge next to their name now. Shows they've survived the first round, the first month. If you're not on the green side, you're flat out missing out. And yes, Bill McDonald, as we always say, always, please, wager responsibly. California, no members show today. Members video for Cap Nation family members. The live show was yesterday. We will have a members-only live show tomorrow in the afternoon, 2:30 Eastern time. We'll have a members-only live show tomorrow, as well as members-only content today. So if you're not part of the family, you are missing out. And remember, my first personal play is not until 4 p.m. Eastern time. There we go, Carl, upgrading to the Cap Nation family. Welcome to the family, Carl. I know you've been with us on the Nation side, so welcome to the family. Welcome to the family. Mr. Miles taking advantage of that 3x3 turned into the 4x4. In order to support FC, this is what I will do. The next person that purchases, and it will actually be the first person that purchases, or actually, just in case 2 of you guys do it at the same time, if anybody purchases in the next 10 minutes after I get off live, his deal of a year of max fight picks for $400, he's giving you the actual main card for an entire year, so you're getting both his packages for a year for $400. I will give you 3 days of my personal plays on the house, on me, just for supporting FC and his package. But that's only available if you do it in the next 10 minutes. If you see this later in the day and you buy it, so sad, too bad. That's just for you guys on the live. See, it pays to hang out live with us. The coffee's empty, folks. You know what that means. It's time for another cup. All right? Good luck. Again, please, everybody wager responsibly. It don't matter if it's a game of the year, guaranteed Saturday. It's always, important to make sure you're wagering responsibly within your limits, within your bounds. If you got bills to pay, make sure you guys go pay it, all right? Scott says 173 thumbs up, just saying. When I see 173 thumbs up, I see 27 less than 200. That means 27 people in here didn't hit 200. And I can tell you we've had 1,440 playbacks as of right now. So a lot of people come and go. For the majority, most of you guys stay. But we get a lot of come and goers that could have done their damage for us as well and helped us out. Alex, feel free to text me, brother. All right, guys, I am out of here. Good luck, everybody. And we will see you guys all live tomorrow. Another early one tomorrow, 9 a.m. Eastern time, all right? Good luck, everybody. Have a blessed Saturday. And we'll see you guys all live tomorrow. Good luck, everybody.